السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Jal,
Mr. Mohammed.
how are you?
I'm okay, Alhamdulillah. We are live, man.
Already?
Deja, yeah. Uh, how far? Mohammed, I hope we are good to go now.
Okay. Uh, Can we start now?
Thank you very much, Mohammed, for joining us today here on this special day of Tobaski celebrations. I mean, first of all, I would like to wish each and every Gasamian a very happy Eid al-Adha. And I would love to at least give a brief rundown of the program guide before I let you in the program, inshallah. So the first activity that we will be starting with would be the electoral committee, the part one of their presence or their presentation would be based on the elections and opening remarks by the committee chairperson, that is Mr. Mahmoud, who is present here with me. Secondly, you will have the opening of the voting process. That is from 10 o'clock right now to 10:15. That is in 15 minutes time. So the second activity would be the correspondence from the VREPs representatives. That is just to make follow-ups of the cooking activities and the voting process that is happening at VIL level. So the third point would be electoral committee. You'll be back again to make to close the voting and to start your voting process, which would be around 5 o'clock to I mean 7:30. So basically, those that is a brief introductions of the activities of the day. So without further ado, I would like to welcome my boss, Mr. Mohammed Jase, to go ahead and give a rundown of or do the opening of the program, inshallah. Mohammed, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jaro, for that brief presentation of the program guide. I hope I'm audible, right?
Very well.
Okay, I would just like to say Assalamu alaikum once again, guys. My name is Mohammad Jashe, and I am the chairman of the electoral committee. Before anything else, I would just like to wish everybody Eid Mubarak. Taqabbalallah minna wa minkum. May we witness many more Eids to come, inshallah. Yeah, so we are here today to give just a brief opening, remarks concerning the election, like the voting process. It's supposed to be starting now, but we are still working on something. So hopefully it will start as soon as the program ends. So yeah, so far so good. We are approaching. We are in the last phase of the election. We started with application, opening application for candidate to to apply, and then from there, my committee and I make the made it to interviewing the candidates to firmly ascertain the willingness to run for office, and then after that, we also declare campaign open so that they can also present their ideas and their manifestos to the general members for them to become well aware of what they have in plans in their plans and in their manifesto, and I hope that was well carried out. So after that, yes, yesterday and day before yesterday, we had election debates, and the purpose of the election debate was to make sure, like, um, candidates can present themselves, like, and their plans and manifestos, in a professional, in a formal debate. We know most of them were unopposed, but through the debate, we were able to interact with them, and um, we were able to ask them questions, like realistic questions, and also the General Assembly also had the chance of, um, asking them questions, and it was well carried out thanks to the moderators that we were having, and it went well. So today we will be moving to the last phase, which is the voting phase. Voting is going to be in secret ballot. By the way, we have already prepared all the necessary things, so it will be sent in the group chat for for everyone to vote orderly and secretly. Yeah, because this year it's unfortunate that we couldn't meet in person like everybody. So it's going to be carried out in that way, and we hope that all registered voters will come out and vote wisely and also vote secretly, and and yeah, from there on we will have a counting of results, and also you know proclaims of the executive body for 2023-2024, inshallah. So I hope everything will be okay, and everything will work, will go as planned, inshallah. So basically, that's it for now. For the executive positions, so non-Ghanaians who are viewing, we have the position of the president, vice president. We have the position of general secretary. We have the position of financial secretary, social and cultural. We have sports secretary, PRO, and you have PRO, and we have financial secretary, and also I think it's it. So hopefully, and the treasurers, sorry, the two treasurers, they have opposition. So that one we're looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. So yeah, so do you have basically that's it done for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you leave, I mean, Mohammed, I would like to thank the electoral committee and your entire team. I mean, for the wonderful job that you guys have been doing throughout the process. It was indeed very amazing, very professional from you guys, and we didn't expect any less also from you, because we know. I mean, that was even one of the reasons why the responsibility was entrusted to you, because we know that you will be able to execute it to the max, and you have done justice to the work. So thank you very much for that wonderful work. Aside from that, also, one thing that I noticed is that normally during the elections campaign, it is one of the most interesting period in Gasam's, executive uh, elections. So it is not only a period of, sharing manifestos, or but it is a learning period that many people expose themselves to things like public speakings. Trying to defend themselves. In very tense and interesting situations. Just imagine a candidate going around all the villes where Gasamians are, from Rabat to Setat, to all the villes in general. So any ville that they go, they will receive questions, from different Gasamians that are there. So that alone is challenging, yet very educative. And if one is able to go through it, at least before the end of the elections, you realize a little bit of difference of, the improvement that actually happened within that period of time. So you realize that it is a very educative period. So that's why, even though we don't have much candidates this year, but it is important for people to know also, being in Gasam or being an executive in Gasam, is much more than just what you offer, but it's equally what you gain from the sacrifices, or from being up there as an executive member. So what do you have to add on that, Mamad, about the learning process that candidates go throughout the elections campaign?
Exactly. Like that is the most one of the most fascinating thing about Gasm. It's like an institution. Like an institution. We learn from each other. You know, we grow as individual and also we acquire some skills. So throughout the process, candidates, I can say most of them they're becoming better person, I can say, because with the process of trying to create CV, drafting manifesto, all of those are skills that that they are developing through the process. And also when it comes to their public speaking, yesterday we had debate, and the debate was able to bring all the candidates to express themselves, and that was a learning point, we can say. And also, as you said, in the campaign period also, that one also you have to defend, because in the general assembly some of them will be there, they will ask you pertinent questions, and you have to defend yourself, and you have to defend the points that you are trying to sell to them. So all of that is like, it's amazing, mashallah. And um yeah, that is what makes everything more interesting. And it's making us become more professional at some point, because even the committee, like myself and my committee members, we are learning from this too. you know like we're trying to be more or less professional, because trying to adopt the same strategy, the same procedures that they use at presidential election. Trying to to copy some of the procedures, and then trying to be professional at some point. So we are all growing, we're all learning from this, and it's making us better, and we are acquiring some skills too. So we have nothing to lose. All the candidates have nothing to lose. Gazam is just like, it's just amazing like that. Everybody is learning, everybody is becoming better, because some of the stuff you can learn it from school. We just have to, yeah. So to the general members also, this is just an opportunity. In the upcoming elections that are coming, you guys have to show up. Just take it as a learning point, and with that, you will, yeah, you will live. You will be more competent, and you will gain more than you are given, for sure.
Indeed, very well, Mamad. There's one thing. Normally presidential elections are always very, very interesting. They are fun too. I can remember last year during the elections. Having it at Rabat with everybody present. You having to defend your manifesto. Do your debates there. It was so lively. The environment was. Very, very amazing. Unfortunately, this year we are unable to have it, but I think it still does not make much difference because we is the same people that are still there. That is we the Gasamians. So we can make it more lively at the ville levels. Let's come together, have fun together, and make sure that we vote on time. Let's make sure that everybody vote and you vote on time, because otherwise, I mean, if you register your vote and you don't vote again, I mean, it's kind of something that shouldn't happen. That so, Mohammed, what is your message to the voters? I mean, what is your message to them?
Yeah, definitely. We just have, with regards to the event, we just have to improvise. This year we couldn't make it. We couldn't bring everybody in person. It would have been, way, you know, like way interactive. But this is what is it? It is what it is. So we just have to improvise. And to the voters, we urge everyone to to show up manually, to show up virtually. Once the voting form is sent in the group, make sure to take time out of your schedule just to vote, and then go ahead with your um with your celebrations. So it won't take you more than 3 minutes to vote. So just do it, and you know that you are doing it for Gazam, and then you are doing it for the future of Gazam. And yeah, it's like an it's like a constitutional right. So you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for Gazam, you're doing it for the future of Gazam. So just make sure you take time out of your schedule, and then you just vote, and go on with your schedules. That's what I have to say to all registered voters. We have 120 registered voters, so we are expecting to see everybody, inshallah.
Yeah, that's a good number, Mamat. 120 isn't small considering our population here. So my message to Gazamians is, I mean, you all should come out and vote, because your vote is your voice, as they say. So come out and vote, and let's make this thing happen. So, Mamat, I think we have finished the first part of the session. We will come back later to continue. I mean, with the other points on the program guide. So, in the meantime, we can have a break if you don't have anything to say. After we will come forth, inshallah. Hmm. So that is to say, Mohammed, you have officially opened the voting process, right? If you're talking, you are muted, please.
Yeah, let's try to do it. Like I, Muhammad Jassi, the chairman of the electoral committee, hereby declaring voting open. So the form is going to be sent as soon as possible. So, Gazamians, please, registered voters, please, find time to vote as soon as the form is sent. So yeah, your vote is your voice. So let's do this, guys.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. So now we just try to end the program here, inshallah. And in few hours' time, we will come back and make follow-ups on the voting process and some other points on the program guide, inshallah. So thank you very much for joining us once again. Bye bye.